Boo. Am I finally scaring you? What? Ghost got your tongue. You better watch it. You keep that mouth open long enough, and I might have to show you just how well I can maintain this form. Did I get you blushing? How cute. Blood actually does reach that head of yours. I was starting to worry. Though, it's not nearly enough to give you the sense to run out of the house screaming. Interesting. Who am I? The name's Benjamin. Most of my friends call me Ben, so you can stick to Benjamin. What am I doing here? If anyone should be asking that question, it should be me. I've been living here much longer than you have. By decades, at the very least. This house is mine, and you happen to move into it. I should have ran you out the moment you started taking in boxes through the front door. But I was feeling gracious enough to let you be in my presence, whether you knew it or not. You're welcome, by the way. You should be grateful that I let you stay for this long. You can set up an altar of worship if you want. I think it would be a great addition to the house. Oh, are you now realizing why the house was so cheap compared to the others around it? Because it's haunted? I don't understand why people don't question it beforehand. Weren't you at all concerned about how many previous owners there were in such a small period of time? Or were you too caught up in thinking how lucky you were, or how you were so sure you found the one? Tch, surprise, surprise. You're just like the rest of the idiotic saps that bought this house before you. You weren't lucky. This house wasn't the one. People clearly don't watch enough horror movies to know the red flags. They're stuck thinking that this is a movie that's going to end with them living their lives happily in a big, beautiful house they got for a bargain. And I've taken it upon myself to get them unstuck. A few doors opening or closing on their own, a few things falling off the shelf, and they wake up from their daydreams and leave as fast as they came. Why do I do this? Because, like I said, this house is mine, and I like my own space. Well, I'm gracious enough to give people a chance. It all ends the same, with the living being messy, loud, and having shit taste and decor. Are you fucking with me? I did do the same shit to you. You just didn't get the hint. Creaks was the house settling. Doors slamming was the non-existent wind. Things falling over was you not putting things down correctly. You had an explanation for everything I did, even if it didn't make sense. So I had to up the ante and slam the doors open and close multiple times, which felt ridiculous, by the way. I had to go out of my way to push really heavy shit over, move furniture, the works. Either you're the sadistic type that likes to really make a guy work, or the oblivious type that every guy falls for and you just don't know it until it's right in front of your face. Whatever the case is, I hope you're happy. You're the first person to actually see me. You still have that dumbfounded look on your face. What? You still don't believe I'm actually real despite how long I've been talking to you? You're making me lean towards believing you're the oblivious type, you know? Yes, I'm real. Look. What, now you're pissy? You weren't bothered with me knocking over shit to begin with. Not to mention, you do it all the time. The difference between you and I is that I do it on purpose, and your main personality trait is being a klutz. You know, you can't be pissy at me. Not after I'm breaking the rules to talk to you like this. Yes, talking to you. And you talking back to me is breaking the rules. Technically. It's an earthbound spirit don't. You aren't supposed to talk to the living. It's known from the get-go. When you first try, you feel a force stopping you. You feel a weight on your chest, almost like you're breathless, despite not needing to breathe. Then this thought comes into your head, a thought that feels like it's planted by some higher force. It's a thought that says that your time is up, and the living should no longer be bothered. Even without all of that, most spirits can't talk to the living. Their presence isn't strong enough to be heard. But with spirits that have been earthbound for a while in one place and know how to ground themselves, well, then you get me. I didn't mean to do it. It came with protecting what's mine, and eventually I found that I can be heard and seen at my own discretion. Which usually isn't needed, but you aren't usual. What am I saying? I'm saying that my graciousness has run out, and so has your time here. I want you out. What do you mean, no? I don't really give a shit about any papers in your name or the money or the hard work and yada yada. I just want you out. I won't say it again. Listen, Cream Puff. Listen, Cream Puff. I don't know who you think you are, but arguing with a dead guy who has nothing to lose is a stupid fucking thing to do. Even if I have plenty of time to kill, I don't have the patience for this shit. Get out, or I'm going to make your life a living hell. Make you, huh? Oh, I'll make you all right. What? Surprised I can push you into a wall like this? If I can move around the shit pieces you call furniture, then I can fling your body around easily. Dead or alive, you aren't much of a challenge. Oh, look at that. You're starting to tremble. Cold, huh? Just like your heart for not leaving a dead man in peace. Do you think I enjoy subjecting myself to a suffocating space heater like yourself? Because I don't. But you're not understanding the severity of the situation. You can't hurt me, but I can hurt you. You're outmatched. What are you gonna do, huh? Sprinkle holy water and have some guy in a black dress come and tell me a story to wish me away? Do you think it's that easy? Earthbound spirits are here for a reason. Their own reason. They attach themselves to the places and things that mean the most to them. And they don't let it go until they're satisfied with their time on Earth. Does it look like I'm satisfied with my time? Especially with obnoxious living things like you fucking with my home. So I'm going to ask you nicely one more time before I start turning everything inside out and tear them to pieces. Get out of my fucking house. Are you even listening to me? Ugh. Fine. Ask me something. Yes, that's what happens when people move out. When you move out, the house will go back on sale and I'll have to deal with someone else who is hopefully less annoying than you are. What do you mean, am I tired of it? Yeah, I'm tired of it. People just need to stay out and leave the place abandoned. The land around here is beautiful. What about it? They wouldn't tear the house down to build other things. I can be sure. Have you seen this place? It looks like a historical landmark on top of this hill. No, I can't be sure that someone won't renovate it, but why would they? For a haunted tourist attraction. Because of the reputation the house has. Because of me. Fuck. Now you decide to have some sense. Your heat is suffocating. Go pace around to warm up. Your lips are turning blue, which I only noticed because the color was so bright and obnoxious. You know, like the rest of you. Well, since you have all the ideas now, what do you suppose we do, huh? I want my space. You want to live together? I'm not exactly husband material. Thanks for the proposal, but that sounds stupid. I do too have a choice. Is the choice better or even equal to yours? No, but I still have a choice. You know what? Fine, fine. I give in. I'll try out living together, not because I want to live with you, but because I don't want this house touched in any way. Not by renovators, not by tourists, not by ghost hunters, or anyone else. Not to mention, it'll be a change of pace from having to scare new owners. There's only so much door slamming and creaking on the 3rd, 7th, and 10th stair that I can do before I get bored and want to do something more drastic. You're telling me there's a condition now? What could you possibly have as a condition? No scaring you? You're no fun. And no phasing through walls. Listen, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I forget how to be a decent human being. I knock before I phase through walls when someone is on the other side. But you just thought it was the house settling. Yes, that means I haven't seen anything interesting to Ouija Mother about. Now that your conditions are out of the way, time for mine. No one is allowed in the house under any circumstances. Understand? Remember that? And I'll consider playing nice. Aw, did I scare you? Good. Could you have come through the front door any louder? I'm surprised the neighbors down the hill didn't attempt to file a complaint for how obnoxiously loud you were trying to fiddle with your keys just to get the damn door open. If you were going to get a complaint filed against you, at least make it something interesting, like you screaming, in pain, or pleasure. I don't think it matters. It'd make one hell of a better story than you banging in the no fun way. Why, yes, I was standing here the whole time, and yes, I could have unlocked the door for you. But honestly, you deserve to struggle, especially coming home at this hour. Where the hell were you? Don't try to be a smartass, that's my job. I sure as hell would like to know where you've been. You were out? That's all you're going to give me? Really? I think I deserve to know where you've been, considering the fact that you didn't even let me know that you were going out to be this late in the first place. Could have called me, sent me a carrier pigeon, telegram, fucking contact me via Ouija board for all I care. But no, I got nothing. Zilch. Nada. Don't get the wrong idea, Cream Puff. I wasn't waiting up for you or anything, if that's what you think. Did you think that I was oh so worried about you wanting to make sure you got home safe and weren't in any danger? Maybe that was the case. Or maybe it's the fact that if you were to be put in any sort of danger, I'd want it to be me who caused it, since I don't get to fuck around with as many humans as I used to. Maybe. The world will never know. But if you want to know something for sure, it's that you're unnecessarily noisy when you come home. I wasn't going to bother getting comfortable in bed when I knew that you were going to come in and ruin my peace. You're free to fantasize about what other motives I have, but you're going to have to share with the class and not spare any gory details. You know, you're usually pretty good about coming home on time, but this time you decided to be a little reckless, huh, Cream Puff? Didn't take you for the reckless type. I took you more for a goody-goody than anything. Huff and puff all you want, but that's how you come off. Deal with it. Now about this recklessness. Are you doing it to piss me off? Hasn't your mother ever told you not to mess with the spirits? Is it because I knocked over that poor excuse of a meal that you were going to eat this morning? I told you that you need to be eating more than junk, or else it won't be too long until you end up 6 feet under and have to spend the rest of eternity with me. Well, no one said you had to spend the rest of eternity with me, but since, I'm the only ghost you know, it's more likely to happen. Believe me, that isn't how I want to spend my eternity either. Will you stop fucking arguing with me and answer the question? Where the hell have you been all night? You were busy. That's the best excuse you could come up with? Alright. What the fuck are you hiding, Cream Puff? You aren't the best a liar, and I can see guilt written all over your face. Do you really want your shit flying off the walls and going missing again? Because I won't hesitate to resort to childish tactics if I must, since you seem to be doing the same. Was that your car opening and closing? Who the hell is that? Did you bring someone over? You didn't. Like hell. Don't you dare touch that door. Here I thought you were a goody-goody. Was my condition not clear enough to you? I told you that I wouldn't scare you unless it was deserved, like tonight. I also told you I wouldn't phase through the walls and mess with your shit unless it was really, really ugly. I've kept my end of the bargain more or less. I'm even quiet during your phone calls and don't make things float behind you in video calls. And you didn't even ask me to do that. But you couldn't keep my one condition of no one being allowed in this house. Really? I don't care what the reason is. If you don't recall, I said under any circumstances. That's all you had to do, and I'll play nice. You're really testing me, Cream Puff. Tell them to leave. I said, tell them to leave. No? Did you really just say no to me? Oh, now it's your house again, hmm? What happened to this we and our thing, huh? You're going back on that because of this one person that probably doesn't even know you as well as I do? Because you two don't live together and all? We had a deal. Keep it, or I'm not keeping my end. You either tell them to leave or ignore them, or else. Don't turn your back on me. All right, you want me to be the bad guy? Fine. And stay out. That's the last we're seeing of them, and the award for most cliche yet effective haunting goes to... Hey, calm down. No need to raise your voice. You don't want to deal with the cops now, do you? What do you mean, what did I do? I think it's pretty obvious what I did. I played the part of a cliche ghost in a supernatural movie, barring the chains rattling, since your vanilla ass doesn't have any chains to rattle in the first place. Wait, you're going after them? Like hell. You're staying here. You've been out long enough. What's my problem? What's your problem? You couldn't just keep your end of the deal. I don't think I asked for much. You ask way more out of me than I do of you. Sure, I give you shit often, but have I stopped you from doing anything you wanted to do, even if it was loud or messy? No. You know why? Because you being happy is a lot more convenient than you not being happy. The house just feels better when you're happy, which makes me feel, you know, better by default. Because of the house. What don't you understand? You don't understand why I don't want anyone else here? Are you really that stupid? Are you really going to make me say it? Don't you realize that I've seen strangers come and go, and for once, there aren't any strangers in my home in the decades that I've existed here? You didn't run from the hills the moment I showed myself. I'm finally comfortable. I'm finally able to truly call this my home and be in it rather than fight for it. I'm finally able to be seen. I finally feel like I'm alive again. Talking to someone, playing games with someone. God, that sounds so cliche, but it's true. I'm not sorry for what I did. I'll do it again for every person you bring through those doors. I'm not going back to being a ghost to people. Not being seen. Not being heard. And if by the end of it you can't take it and you hate me and want nothing to do with me, then I guess that's how it'll go. It'll be fun while it lasted. Go after them. See if I care. It'll give me more practice to fuck with people when you decide that you're sick of me. What are you doing? Are you trying to hug me? You know it's pretty cold since it's in the middle of the night and I'm not a warm and toasty flesh bag. But you are. Nothing. Your heat is just suffocating. That doesn't mean let go. Just stay here and shut up, will you? About time you got home, Cream Puff. If you kept me waiting any longer, I would have assumed you died tragically, which means I had permission to go through your things. I always wondered what you kept in your nightstand. I know. Respect your privacy or else you'll trap me in a vacuum. I get it. Speaking of sucking, I was wondering... What's in the bag, huh? What do you mean it's a surprise? I don't like that stupid twinkle in your eye, Cream Puff. Whenever I see it, you've done something stupid or you're planning to do something stupid. Which more often than not includes me. Whatever it is, leave me out of it. You know I can just phase through the bag and take a peek inside, right? You can't threaten to hide anything from me. Oh, it hurts your feelings? You're just saying that to stop me. I can take a look inside without you even knowing, and you know what they say. What they don't know won't hurt them. You really think that I couldn't keep quiet about whatever was in that bag? Alright, Cream Puff. You're playing on my morbid curiosity. Spill what's in the bag or I'm hiding your toothbrush again, and the extra toothbrush you have stashed between the folded towels in the cabinet. Like hell am I going to agree to whatever you're planning? You are way too excited about it. Anything you're this excited about is bound to be trouble. What do you mean it'd be dangerous to do it alone? Fine. I can't have you doing anything stupid and dangerous. If you die, I really don't want to deal with more people coming and going from this place. You're lucky that I don't feel like torturing more lives of innocent people for the sake of peace and quiet in my home. Our home. Whatever. Now open the bag. Why the fuck, and where the fuck did you get a Ouija board? It looks older than me. What else is in there? Candles? You're actually planning to use this thing, aren't you? Which is why you can't do it alone. You know, if you're actually stupid enough to do this, that you're supposed to be doing it with other living people. If you haven't noticed by now, Cream Puff, I'm dead. Is this some sort of joke? Why are you trying to contact spirits when you already know they exist? If you wanted a scare, I can give you a scare. But you've threatened to have me exorcised if I tried, so what the hell? I have half a mind to tell you to take that cursed plank of wood and go find some abandoned house in the woods. Conjure up a demon for all I care. Maybe two, maybe twins. But knowing you, you'd end up getting wrapped up in a game you'd lose and get your soul taken. And again, because I don't want to have to deal with haunting the fuck out of people, I guess we'll see if this cheap thing actually works. Yeah, just no more cursed shit, you got it? This is so stupid. Don't get your cream in a twist, Puff. Are you really calling me a jerk for blowing out your candles when you're the one trying to extra haunt our home? What I still don't understand is why you wanted me instead of going over to haunt someone else's house. So I can verify? Oh, goody. I get to be your spirit world bodyguard just in case you piss someone off and get possessed. You know, I'm not going to save you if you really do end up contacting an evil entity from the underworld. But this is my house. Whatever. Our house. I don't want you inviting things in that you can't get out, so you better choose your words carefully. What's that? Is that a silver ring? So pure silver is supposed to keep evil spirits away. According to Google. Yeah, just like garlic keeps away vampires. Is that all you've got to protect yourself? A prayer? I don't have to say that shit too, right? Good. Alright, Cream Puff. No going back. Go say your little prayer and let's get this started. Done? Alright. Give me a second to ground myself. Give me your hands. You scared already? Or are you still not used to how cold I am? Yeah, I'm shushing. Are there any presences here? Well, yeah, but that's nothing new. They just can't get in the house because of me. Oh, what? We didn't need to hold hands the entire time? Good. Your skin was getting too warm anyway. I thought I was going to get into a nice, cozy 50 degrees with your heat, and we wouldn't want that. Hey, listen. I'm not possessive of you. I'm possessive of the house. That's all. Who knows what they can do to it? Though, maybe it'll be an improvement with what you've done. Especially with that painting in the hall that you keep putting up after I've thrown it out every window. Yeah, whatever. I'll let one in that you can talk to. Go on and say your spiel. On top of asking for positive spirit answers, can you also get your buddies to stop haunting over the rose bushes and killing them? H. E L L O. Huh. Go ask it something. You want me to repeat what you say so they can hear it clearer? Fine, whatever. Just ask. You're kidding, right? Ugh. Fine. Are you a ghost? Yes. You're so excited over this. Like you haven't spoken to a ghost before. At least I have enough strength to talk to you like this instead of using a piece of wood. We thank you for talking to us tonight. Can we ask you more questions? Yes. Thank you. Can you tell us your name? C R E A M P U F. You didn't let me finish moving it? I was going to write Cream Puff's Knight in Shining Armor. You can't be mad at me. I couldn't help it. You looked so serious. Oh, it's my fault that you're taking this so serious. I said choose your words carefully, not be careful. Don't make it sound like I'm soft on you. I almost felt you throwing that book at me. 5 points for the torso. You'll get double if you throw it at my head next time. I only tried to help you to save myself time in the future if you died. You know what? I'm not helping you anymore. No, I don't have to. Those rules that you know are for people who don't have a strong spirit attached to the place that they're in. I'm not going to let anything get to. I'm not going to let anything ruin the house, okay? Hey, don't go asking the spirits shit like that. You know why I don't like you. You're messy, clumsy, you snore, you're too funny, too smart, you have awful taste in decoration, you have too many expressions while you're reading, you bite your lip too much, you let your hair get all over your face, you laugh so loud that it's the only thing I can think of, and when you look at me, you make me think that you actually... Never mind. Bottom line, I just don't like you, alright? What the... Holy shit! I'm not moving it, I swear. This isn't me. I don't know who's doing it, but I don't feel evil. Go talk to it. Why did you say false? L O V E. You better say goodbye and end the session, Cream Puff. I'm not getting good vibes from this anymore. Yeah, your research might be right. You shouldn't always trust what spirits say during shit like this. Now let's end this, alright? No more other spirits around here except me, got it? Not that I'm going to let any other spirit have your attention again. You know, if I wasn't dead already, I would swear that this puzzle is going to bore me to death. Does it look like I care what the end result is going to be, Cream Puff? I can see the end result right on the box. Why are we putting together a picture that we can see right here? I'm begging you. Let's do something more fun. I don't want to spend my afterlife doing puzzles. I'm good at a lot of things, but I really don't want to be known for putting together a picture of galloping horses in a meadow.
You had the opportunity to pick better puzzles, but instead, you chose the lamest puzzle they probably had. I honestly think you were sent by the devil to give me my own personal hell through bad puzzles and ugly decor. You know what? I quit. I refuse to put another piece down. I won't float for this cruel and unusual punishment. I demand that we do something else before I turn the vacuum cleaner on myself just to feel something. Hey, I wouldn't be a drama king if there was more fun things to do around here. I've got to make the fun myself. No, your version of fun ends up being stupid, dangerous, or both. You remember the Ouija board incident, don't you? Listen, I don't think any of it was cool. I was just surprised you actually contacted a ghost, okay? Being surprised doesn't mean I thought it was cool. What do I want to do? Finally! I thought you'd never ask. I want to play Truth or Dare. What? No. Why not? Truth or Dare is a classic way to have fun. I'm not going to make you do anything that embarrassing. Do you have that little faith in me? Ouch. I almost felt a chill through my undead body to that cold shoulder. You know, I play along with all of your little games no matter how lame I think they are. Don't you think I deserve at least one game of Truth or Dare? Fuck yeah. Now we're talking. Alright, since I'm such a good sport, I'll let you go ahead and ask first. Let's see how nosy you are, Cream Puff. Truth. How many people have I been with? Dead or undead? I'm kidding. I've dated a few people here and there. I've never had anything too serious. A few months at most. No one really ever did it for me, you know? Not until... Anyway, Truth or Dare? Truth. Alright. Tell me something you've never told anyone before. Wow, really? I never expected that. That's... wow. Okay then. Your turn to ask. Let's go with truth again. I'm not a coward. I'm just curious to see what you want to get out of me, Cream Puff. I already answered that question. I told you, I've been with a few people here and there. What the hell does been with mean? Do you mean how many people I've slept with? Had sex with? Fucked, if you will. Yeah, that? I think I read in the official Truth or Dare rulebook that you have to ask me the question specifically, or I can choose to answer it ambiguously as possible. Like a genie. Use your words, Cream Puff. Come on. What? You can't just ask your good old ghost pal how many people he's fucked? How many people he had his dick in? I didn't know you were so modest. What, are you a virgin or something? You're not really a virgin, are you? That doesn't count, Cream Puff. I know virgin is a social construct. Fine. You're telling me that you've never had full-on sex with someone? That's all you've done? Huh. Yeah, I know I'm the one answering the question. You know what? Forget about it. I've had a few one-night stands, and did it a couple of times with the people I was dating. Nothing serious, just fucking. Looks like the Puff can't talk dirty words. Keep lying to yourself if that's what makes you feel better. Anyway, Truth or Dare? Dare? Aw, no fun. You knew I was going to ask you more questions.
Alright then, Cream Puff. I dare you to strip. Pants, shirt, off for the rest of the game.
I don't know why you're so embarrassed. It's like wearing a bathing suit, right? Go on then. Strip. Unless you want to change your answer to truth. That's what I thought.
Huh. How about that? It's snowing. About time. What? Do you not believe me, Cream Puff? I may be dead, but my eyes work perfectly fine. What are you putting your shoes on for? Scared to get frostbite or something? Hey, where do you think you're going? Do you not believe your eyes either? If anything were to be a figment of your imagination, it would be me. See, globs of white slush. Hooray. Now, shut the door. It's so cold out there, even I feel a chill. Wait, are you really going out there without at least a sweater? If you're going to go out there and pretend that you're the main character in a holiday movie, then at least dress like it. Are you listening to me? Of course you're not. If you get sick playing the Hallmark Pro Tag, don't think that I'm going to fit into your story and take care of you. Last time I checked, the only holiday movie that have ghosts is The Christmas Carol. And you couldn't be Scrooge if you tried. Humbug. I won't tell you I told you so. I told you so. Oh, if you think I'm not going to give you a hard time just because you're sick, you don't know me at all, Cream Puff. I would have given you less of a harder time if it weren't for the fact that you could have avoided all of this if you just wore a sweater when I told you to. And you didn't try to go to work in your condition. But here we are. Fine? You call this fine? I don't know how you even made it down the stairs without toppling over. Knowing your luck, you're always one accident away from joining me into the afterlife. And hell, you're so hot that I think you're keeping the fire warm instead. Har har, you're so funny trying to turn a raging fever into a compliment of your appearance. I didn't realize you wanted me to flirt with you so bad, Cream Puff. Shut up. You're delusional. Confess your love to me when you're not about to pass out. I'd rather not be in a rom-com right now. With you sick, I lost about 80% of my entertainment. The other 20% are your things. Not even a retort. You're practically on your deathbed. I'm debating yet again whether I'd prefer you alive or dead. You are the only access I have to the outside world. Without you, I don't get any new toys. Fine, I'll keep you alive for now. Only because it's more convenient. Don't move. You look like you'll fall apart if you do. Try not to die before I make you soup. This will be the first and last time you'll ever taste the experience that is Master Chef Benjamin's cooking. Here we go. We have soup and a hot drink. I'm glad to see the medicine is starting to take effect and you're at least able to sit up. The last thing I wanted was to spoon feed you. I would do it, but like I said, it's because keeping you alive is more convenient and more entertaining. Less interrogating my intentions and more eating. You're lucky I didn't just throw a sliced bread your way and consider my duties fulfilled. Why are you surprised? Of course it was good. Did you think I was going to try and cook if I wasn't even good at it? No. Not only have I watched you plenty of times, but I also have experience in my pre-dead life. I did cook. A lot, actually. It wasn't by choice. It was just my mom worked a lot, so I had to fend for myself on most days for food. She would leave me money or shop for TV dinners and sandwich meat, but after a while, I wasn't cutting it. I missed having home-cooked meals that we had before. I just missed them, so I decided to learn how to cook them. No, I didn't really cook for my mom. She didn't have time to sit down and eat here, or even pack herself lunch. She was always on the go, that woman. I hardly saw her. She promised me that we would sit down and have a dinner like a real family for the holidays, but then... I don't know, why am I bothering you with any of this? You look so out of it. You might not even remember half of what I'm saying. Oh, please. The last time I went on rambling, you fell asleep. My voice is comforting? The voice that berates and teases you every second of the day? Oh, tell me more about how you're a masochist, Cream Puff. I'd love to hear it. Lay back down. You need to rest. I'll wake you up when you need to take medicine again. I started the fire, fetched you medicine, tissues, and made you a warm meal. Now you want me to read you a story? Yeah, my voice is comforting. Fine. If that'll get you to shut up, I will. You're getting a poem, and that's it, Cream Puff. You have a book of poems that I know has a poem that's about snow or something. At least, that's what it's titled. I think you'd like it regardless, considering you've thrown your own self-preservation out the window for snow and all. Are you settled? You want me to come closer? I know I'm not going to get sick. How are you even more irritating when you're sick? I didn't think it was possible for you to be even more of a pain in my ass than you already are. Scoot back then. You owe me big time after this. Not only are you taking my time and my energy, but you're taking my ghostly chill too, to bring down your fever. You're being a little greedy and selfish if you ask me. Alright. Now if you can shut up for more than a few minutes, I can start. Eyes closed, Cream Puff. If I catch them being open, story time is over. The Snowfall is So Silent by Miguel de Unamuno, as translated by Robert Belay. The snowfall is so silent, so slow. Bit by bit, with delicacy, it settles down on the earth and covers over the fields. The silent snow comes down, white and weightless. Snowfall makes no noise, falls as forgetting falls, flake after flake. It covers the fields gently, while frost attacks them. With its sudden flashes of white, covers everything with its pure and silent covering. Not one thing on the ground, anywhere, escapes it, and wherever it falls it stays, content and gay. For snow does not slip off, as rain does, but it stays and sinks in. The flakes are sky flowers, pale lilies from the clouds, that wither on earth. They come down blossoming, but then so quickly, they are gone. They bloom only on the peak, above the mountains, and make the earth feel heavier when they die inside. Snow-delicate snow that falls with such lightness on the head, on the feelings. Come and cover over the sadness that lies always in my reason. Asleep. Can't even appreciate the beauty of poetry. I know you'd give me shit for brushing your hair out of your face. You'd question my intentions. I'd tell you it's because your fever is making your face hot as it is. Having hair all over the place won't help bring your fever down. And really, it's because your face is my favorite thing to look at. So expressive. So open. I'll take care of you. I'll never stop taking care of you. Watching you live your life has given me more life than mine ever did. Just like snow. You've brought wonder and joy. And I would do rash and stupid things just to see you too. Just like snow. Delicate. Beautiful. Fleeting.
Breaking news. The downtown art gallery has been overtaken with smoke from an unknown source. Authorities have been locked out of the building, with many attendees still trapped inside. I'm getting word that gunfire has opened within the building. I repeat, gunfire has opened within the building. Those in the surrounding area are being told to evacuate as authorities suspect that they are dealing with a high-profile criminal, Beryl Bell. We will break the news as we get it. This is Kylie O'Neill with E&E News.
Cream Puff, are you hearing this shit? Can you believe it? Why watch crime shows when we're living in one? I swear, I hear about something new every day going on downtown. You should really stop running errands there, you hear me? I don't have to remind you how you'll be more inconvenient dead than alive. I can't believe that they haven't caught that Beryl Bell girl yet. She's nuts. She's still running around robbing banks and now art galleries like she's in some kind of cartoon. I swear that there's something going on behind the scenes. She has connections or something. I'm betting she's the bored daughter of some big shot with cash to burn. Hey, are you listening to me? You know, you should be the one watching the news, not me. This is your world. I technically don't even live on this plane of existence. Gunshots aren't going to do anything to me at this point. But if you didn't know, gunshots can hurt the living. And you are in fact somehow still living. Despite being a magnet for misfortune. Cream Puff? You can at least tell me when you decide to have an actual life outside of me. I swore you were downstairs. I was having a full-on conversation while you were in your room doing whatever the hell you were doing. Cut the apologies. Be decent. I'm coming in. What the hell? What a mess. Your clothes are everywhere. Did your closet finally get tired of you wearing the same exact colors every day and decided enough is enough and throw up everything? Hey, I didn't say anything that wasn't true. And anyway, it was your closet that spoke with its actions first. If it wasn't your closet, then what are you doing? You call this cleaning? It looks like you just made more of a mess for yourself. What are the piles for? So you're throwing this stuff out? Which means you're getting new stuff then. I was just curious. I don't think you've bought yourself any new clothes since you moved in. You've always been too busy being alive and having responsibilities. Not to mention, you don't have much of a life outside of your responsibilities besides me, so there wouldn't be a need for new clothes. Wait, there isn't a specific reason you need new clothes, right? You didn't magically get a life behind my back, did you? Good. If you just want to change things up, then I won't complain. I wouldn't mind a different sight every now and then, besides your default 5 outfits you cycle through. If you're just going to be wearing them around the house and to run errands, then that's fine. I didn't say they were bad. You're projecting. Are you almost done? So you just need to put this pile away? All right. Then how about you head to the store before it closes, and I'll put it away for you. You act like I don't pay attention to you, or snoop around your room when you aren't home. I know where to put everything. I'll probably organize it better too. Don't thank me. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm not going to spend the rest of the night talking to myself or watching you take 5 minutes to put a damn shirt on a hanger because you get distracted. Now go, before I change my mind. Good to see you actually committed to spending a decent amount of money on yourself. I was worried I'd only see a few bags. You look excited. Everything is done upstairs. You'll see how I organized everything when you start putting the new clothes away. I'm interested in seeing what you got. I think I caught some colors you don't typically wear. Do I... what? Do I want to see them now? What, you want to put on a fashion show or something for me? I was kidding. I know you aren't kidding. You're never kidding when I want you to be kidding. Fine, whatever. It's not like I have anything better to do. Is this music really necessary? Just hurry up with the first outfit already. You call that a model walk? You can't afford to be shy now. You were the one who wanted to do this in the first place. Come on, entertain me. Head high, Cream Puff. Walk like you really want to show me how it looks on you on your best day. Now you're getting it. It makes the outfit look better. Yes, really. Give us a twirl. Starting off strong. Better head backstage for the next outfit. Being the only model means quick changes. How many more outfits do you have? Jesus fucking Christ, are you going through all of the seasons? You know fashion shows happen one season at a time, right? I've resorted to talking to your houseplant the entire time between outfit changes. I'm debating whether to put them into the top spot of my favorite living things over you. Nothing. I didn't say anything at all. Can you believe them? I know technically I can't complain since I said I was glad to see them with multiple bags of clothes. But no one told me that so many outfits could be shoved in those bags. At least they're different colors and styles than what I'm used to seeing them in.
It's nice. When you're dead, things get repetitive. I can't see too much of the changing world besides what's on TV. This cream puff is the only real world I've got. Tch. I can't believe I'm actually talking to a houseplant about this. Come to think of it, are you even real? I've never seen them water you. Alright, tell me about this outfit. What the fuck? Where are you going dressed like that? What do you mean you don't know? Out. That outfit isn't just a dinner outfit, Cream Puff. How much did that even cost you? You make it look like you spent more. I didn't say I didn't like it. Can we finally shut this music up? You know what? Fine. I like it. As a matter of fact, I love it. You know why? Because that outfit is an outfit that's meant to be taken off. Whoa, whoa, easy on the door, Cream Puff. That door's an elder. Respect it. Touchy, touchy. Someone didn't have a good day. I almost felt your keys hit my shoulder. I'll give you extra points for the force behind it. You don't seem fine. I have a PhD in bullshit, so I know when I smell it. You want to lay down on the couch and talk to good old Dr. Benjamin Dalka? Whoa, I'm just trying to lighten things up. I didn't want to make it worse. You're usually never this angry. What's wrong? What happened? I told you, I have a PhD in bullshit. Something must have happened to cause this. You can't tell me this is suddenly normal for you. I'm forced to live with you, remember? I think I'm allowed to say I know you better than most. You aren't acting like yourself. What do you mean you weren't like this before you came home? Are you implying that I'm the reason that you're like this? As much as I take pride in being able to piss you off, Cream Puff, I haven't done shit today. I know your limits. Yeah, when you left you were fine, and nothing has changed since the time you left and the time you came back. I've done worse to irritate the shit out of you in the past. You're out of your fucking mind if you think I'm going to believe you right now. You're so full of shit. If you thought I was a problem, you wouldn't try so hard to get close to me, but you do. You drag me into your games, your TV shows and movies, sometimes even your books. You drag me to help you clean, even cook when I don't even fucking eat. We've even... You know what? Forget it. You think that after all of that, you're going to convince me that you have a problem with me? That isn't going to fly, Cream Puff. Get your story straight. What the hell is wrong with you? I should have known that you did all of that shit because you were bored. Why did I think you actually cared? You just didn't want me fucking with your things. Took you long enough. Guess it built up to the point that you couldn't take it, huh? You're one hell of a performer, You're one hell of a performer. I'll stay out of your way. I thought I knew them. I thought I would have seen the signs. So much for having a PhD in bullshit. I thought they really wanted to spend time with me. Am I really the cause of all of their anger and frustration? I didn't mean for it to get this bad. I thought they could see through me. I thought they could see what I was really trying to say but couldn't.
They never seemed to be fazed by a single thing I said. You fucked up royally, Dalka. Now reap the consequences of a pitiful, lonely afterlife. Hey. Hey, wake up. Wake up. You're dreaming, Cream Puff. Get up. Relax, it's me. Look, I know I told you I'd stay out of your way, but you were screaming so loud I was sure that the police would be on their way for a potential murder. That was a joke. You wouldn't stop screaming, and I just couldn't stand to hear it any longer, so I had to wake you up. I'll just go. I heard that sleeping with the lights on can help nightmares, or writing it down and rewriting the ending. What? You want me to stay with you? Are you fucking with me right now? No. Don't even try to explain yourself, because I know I'm going to want to believe whatever bullshit story you're going to come up with. Spare me the emotional manipulation. You're on your own. You said your piece. There's no taking that back. Whatever the fuck we had going, it's over. I'm only sorry I cared enough to come down. I should have left you screaming. Way to go, Dalka. Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Is this hell? Am I really just in hell right now? Is this how I'm paying for my sins? Mixed signals? What the? No, they're probably having another angry fit. They're screaming. Someone couldn't have gotten in. Fuck this. What the fuck is going? Why, you don't look like a burglar. Cream Puff, I need you to get behind me. Don't ask questions. I just need you as close to me as possible, you understand? It looks like you caught yourself another ghost. This one is far from Casper. Listen, buddy. I'm going to need you to get the fuck out of my house. You had your fun. Find someone else to attach to. This one is taken. Yes, Cream Puff. You wound up getting a real dickwad attached to you. He was probably waiting for you at the door, knowing the only way in was through you. And you wonder why I don't let spirits come into the house. Hey, dickwad. I'm going to ask you again. Get the fuck out. Cream Puff, what I need you to do is hold on to me, alright? Hold on to me and think of only good things. Think of happy things. Spirits like this feed off the bad and the negative. The less of it there is around, the less power they have. I know you're tired. I know that this asshole sucked all the energy from you and made you feel like shit, but I'm here. I'm here and I'm not going to let anything else get to you. But you need to help me. I can't attach to you while he has you. So you need to concentrate and be the beacon of light and joy that you are. Without a power source, you can't linger. Close your eyes and don't let go of me. You're going to need as much energy as you can get. Oh, shut your trap, dickwad. You aren't welcome here. You don't have power here. You picked the wrong human to fuck with. They aren't going to give in to the likes of you. Give it all you've got, Cream Puff. Don't hold back. Don't worry about me. I won't slip through your fingers. You can count on me. It's working. Keep going.
Get exercise, dickwad. Tell the devil to save me a spot in hell once I'm ready to go.
Just in time. Are you alright? I would help you up, but my physical form is going to be out of commission for a few days until I get my energy back up. You can't see me? That took a lot more out of me than I thought it would. What, you miss my handsome face already? You missed. I'm to your left, but I'll say ow just for you. Ow! The pain! The suffering! We're going to need to get that window fixed, but that can wait until the morning. Let's get you moved downstairs into the living room. Are you warm? Good. Yeah, I'm by the fireplace. Are you starting to see me again? Just a white light? Well, that's something. At least you know where to aim. Listen, I'm going to stop you before you try to apologize to me. You don't even have to worry about it. You had a pretty nasty spirit attached to you. He was making you do things and say things you didn't mean. He was trying to keep pushing you to keep all the negative emotions going, to keep his energy source going. I get it. I'm wondering the same thing. I don't know what happened. All I can think of is that I saw you, the real you, under his attachment. I saw you when you asked me to stay with you after your nightmare. You broke through him for that moment, and it probably was what threw him out of you. The energy you gave him was enough to shatter the window and give him visual form. Whatever emotion you were feeling right then and there when you asked me to stay was strong. I want you to keep holding on to that for me. It could be what saves you from another attachment. Oh, I only said that in the moment. I'm not going to attach to you. I just wanted to piss off Dickwad and make sure he didn't come back. If he thought you would already be taken, there would be no reason for him to try again. Yes, attaching myself to you would save you from future attachments, but I'm sure you can ward off any future spirits now that you've had experience. It's not that I don't want to attach to you, it's that... Listen. We'll talk about this in the morning. We both need rest. I'm ignoring you until the morning. I'm not staying because you asked me to. I'm staying because it would save me time if anything else comes for you tonight, alright? Go to bed, Cream Puff. Give me some peace and quiet. I won't let anything get to you again. I promise. Damn it. I was sure that they were tired enough to not dream at all tonight. It's been a week, and they're still having nightmares. They're getting worse by the day. No amount of warm drinks, exercise, journaling, or even melatonin has helped. Fuck, I can't take this anymore. Cream Puff! Cream Puff, it's alright, it's alright! It's just a dream, it's not real. Hey, watch it. You're lucky I'm in my physical form. You'd have gone right through me sitting up like that. You're shaking enough as it is. I don't need to give you another reason to tremble that isn't fun. I know that you said that you wanted to handle these nightmares on your own. But I can't just sit here and listen to you scream, all right? For fuck's sake, let me help you. Yes, if that wasn't obvious enough, Cream Puff, I want to help you. You and I both haven't had a night of peace and quiet since that dickwad came in and ruined shit. I really don't want some other spirit to be the reason that you're screaming. At least when I make you scream, it's either in good fun or a good Fine, I'll behave. Come on, put on something warm and meet me in the attic. Yes, you heard me. The attic. Ugh. Yes, Cream Puff. I told you not to go in there, but I'm telling you to go in there now. Eager, aren't you? I hope you know that there isn't much in the attic besides some old shit. Yes, and my shit. But why you'd want to see where I hole myself up is beyond me. No, you don't know that much about me, but I like to keep it that way. You already aren't scared of me. Mystery's all I have left to my ghostly identity. I'll leave you to change. Hurry up before I change my mind. What are you waiting for? I can promise you that the attic is extremely haunted. Maybe if you catch something on video, you can go viral. Just make sure you get my good side. What the hell took you so long? I was beginning to think you got lost in that mess of a closet. You kept me waiting so you can make yourself a hot chocolate? Is that shit even good? I'll take your word for it. Come on. What now? Are you expecting a tour of the place? Of course you are. Well, to your left, you're going to have a family of dust bunnies. And to your right, you're going to have the neighboring family of dust bunnies. Tour's over. You're irritating, you know that? I should throw you out. No, I'm not going to. You've had a hard night as it is. Like I've said before, I know your limits. The humans before you tended to avoid the attic. My fault, really. Not that I feel bad. The few that were brave enough to come up here only used this place for holiday storage, so they didn't have to come up here often. No one spent enough time up here to see anything, and in turn, most of my shit was left untouched, thankfully. I was able to grab a few of my possessions before everything I owned was auctioned off, but that's trauma to save for another story time. My bed isn't nearly as comfortable as yours. It's old. The newer one I had got auctioned off. This one was my original bed that was thrown up in the attic until we were able to sell it. But along with the housewarming gifts of too many dishes, glasses, and new photo albums, it was forgotten about. It worked out in the long run. The long, long run. No, I don't really sleep. Not like when I was alive. I just rest. Almost like meditation. It's nice to have somewhere to lay. Easy with the frame, you klutz. Are you sure you can function with both of your hands occupied? Yeah, that's me pre-death. Death really takes the color out of you. The woman next to me? That's my mom. She died before I did. Don't be sorry. I'm glad she went before I did. I don't know what I would have done if I had to spend my afterlife watching my mom. Sometimes I wonder if she watched over me when she died before going wherever she went after. No, I haven't seen her. Maybe she was never here. Maybe she left when I passed. Who knows? Are you done being nosy? Can I do what I wanted to do now? Finally. Come on, to the window. Climb out. You heard me. Climb out the window. The roof isn't as steep as it looks from down below. You'll be fine. Just go slow. See? You didn't fall to your death. Most nights when I can't get my mind to shut up long enough to rest, I come out here to stargaze. It's a new moon tonight. It's the best time to see the stars without moonlight outshining them. I do know constellations. My mom taught them to me. We have the Little Dipper there, Orion's belt over there, with Betelgeuse up on the shoulder, and my favorites, Pleiades. It's a star cluster. Those are the ones that are easiest to pick out. Was that a yawn? Am I boring you to sleep? I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. I don't really know how to give you anything else, and sometimes I'm sorry for that. Other times I think you deserve it. If you move any closer, you're going to need to put another set of clothing to stay warm. Or say fuck it and invade my space by leaning your head on my shoulder. That's fine. I'm not saying I like it, but I'm also not saying that you need to move. You know, I was thinking, maybe the attic doesn't have to be off limits. Don't think you're just going to have free reign, though. There's still going to be rules. You can't just come up here whenever you want. But I know that this spot here has helped me through some hard nights. Maybe it can help you. Maybe I can help you more than just tonight. Maybe you can come to me if you want. Honestly, I want you to come to me. Cream Puff? Asleep. Of course. They didn't even finish their hot chocolate. Well, Cream Puff, you're gonna wake up achy as hell from sleeping on my bed tonight. You did this to yourself. My physical form can only go so far, especially with what you've already put me through. Up you go. You're lucky that I feel the way I do. You're not a lot of freeze on me. Mom, if you're still here and watching over me, somehow, this is the one. You like them a lot. I know I do. I hope they know it too, despite everything. What the hell is their problem? They know the right choice, so why aren't they choosing it? Fuck arranged marriages.
What are their parents going to do? They're dead. The wishes of dead parents are void if you aren't happy about it. I should know. How is there even a competition between a literal leech and Vindica? Vindica rules an entire kingdom on her own, while this leech uses the people's money for shopping sprees. I can't deal with this shit anymore. You don't just make someone topiaries. That's like buying a whole fucking edible arrangement in modern times. It's expensive and it means something. Idiot. You love her. Why can't you just fucking say it? What do you want, Cream Puff? I told you. I'm not helping you put the groceries away if you aren't going to appreciate the creative ways that I save you space by playing Tetris in your pantry. And anyway, you've been home for a while now. Have you really not put all the groceries away yet? If that's not it, why are you bothering me? I'm busy being pissed off at fictional characters. Fine. I'll come down. I fucking swear, Cream Puff, if you brought another cursed object into this house, you're on your own. I'm sick of paranormal shit that isn't caused by me. What is it? I really don't like that look on your face paired with the phrase, close your eyes. Whatever. If this is some prank, know it won't work unless it's a vacuum. If that's the case, know that I can and will figure out how to stuff you in a vacuum of your own when you least expect. Let's get this over with. I'm just going to go through the floor. Yeah, I won't open my eyes until you make your way down. Can I open my eyes now? What the fuck? Confetti? A confetti cannon? Happy birthday? You're joking, right? This has got to be the most elaborate prank yet. You decorated and everything. Consider me officially pranked, Cream Puff. Well done. You're being serious. Okay, are you drunk? On drugs? Last time I checked, it wasn't my birthday. And along with checking that, I also checked that I never told you when my birthday even was. So you wouldn't even know. Did you ever think that there was a reason I never told you, Cream Puff? Yes, that was the reason I gave you because it's true. I don't celebrate my birthday. Never have, never will. Not even in death. I don't want to celebrate my birthday. If you want an excuse to eat more cake or party more than once a year, I give you permission to take my birthday and celebrate yourself twice. I'm going back upstairs. Listen, Cream Puff. I get it, alright? I get that you had good intentions and that you wanted to do something for me, but to be honest, I don't want it. I'd much rather you bring more cursed items to fuck around with than having to see any of this birthday shit meant for me. If you really want to do something for me, trash all of this, and let's forget any of this happened. What don't you get? I don't know how to make it clearer. Isn't that I don't want to celebrate my birthday or even think about it ever again enough of a reason why? Because I don't want to. What do you want from me? Huh? Do you want to hear how miserable my birthdays were growing up when I was alive? How all my birthday has brought me was one shitty year after another? Do you want to hear how my piece of shit dad abandoned us on my birthday, only to send himself to hell by drinking and driving right into a semi? Or how lonely the rest of my birthdays were after that because of how hard my mom worked day after day? Or how about the birthday when I came home from school thinking I was finally going to spend some time with my mom, only to find that she took one too many pills trying to make a headache go away? Maybe her back was hurting. I don't know. I don't know why she needed so many aspirins. Ugh! Or how about this? How about the fact that I said fuck it? I couldn't take another year knowing that with every birthday, shit just got worse and worse. Finally, as a birthday gift, I bought myself some rope and decided to hang out with my only friend by the end of it. My ceiling fan. I thought maybe I could see my mom again, but the only thing I saw was my swinging body. I was stuck, and she was nowhere to be found. Is that what you wanted? Because if so, now you have it. I hope you're happy. Consider it an early birthday present. I'm ignoring you. Can't you take the hint? No, we can't talk about this. I'm pretty sure I've talked enough about myself to last you a lifetime. Leave me alone. I don't give a shit if you're sorry. I want to be left alone. Yes, I really do want to be left alone. So what if I've been alone my whole life? That's what I'm comfortable with, so if you'd kindly come right in and make yourself at home. Fuck whatever I say. Who am I? Just some dead guy attached to the house. I don't understand what you want from me. I tell you how I feel, and you want more. I tell you what to do, and you won't do it. You always have me going back to the idea that I'm really just in hell and you're my personal demon. Yeah, you're sorry. I get it. You're forgiven, whatever. Do you feel better now? Does it really matter what I feel? Apologies are just said to make whoever is apologizing feel better about themselves. Does a little phrase like that really help whoever they fucked over? It's a scam. Apologies mean shit. Just say that you don't want me to be mad anymore and want everything to go back to the way it was. It's more specific. If that's not what you want, what do you want then? You want... Don't say things you don't mean. The last thing you want is some poltergeist with issues. What you see is what you get. There is no getting all of me. I'm not someone you need to know or want to know. Cream Puff, let this be enough for you. Shh. Listen to me, okay? I know what you want, but believe me when I say that you don't want it. You don't want me. You especially don't want all of me. You need to let this, what we have right now, be enough. I can't give you anything more than this. If I could tell you why, I would, but I can't. So please, drop it. I'm not angry anymore. You don't need to explain yourself. I'm not going anywhere, alright? Good. Let's go down and celebrate your second birthday, alright? But I'm picking the music. If I have to listen to that same playlist of yours one more time, I'm going to short-circuit every speaker in the house.
You fuckers keep coming earlier and earlier each year. Haven't you learned any patience being dead? Does it look like I give a shit about finishing your bucket list for you? You know a bucket list is for things you do before you kick the bucket, right? It defeats the purpose if you're doing it after you've kicked it. It defeats it even more if you aren't the one doing it. Not to mention, the shit you have on it is stupid. Someone had to say it. Who the fuck wants to do that, even when they're alive? And another thing. Oh, Cream Puff. I didn't hear you come in. It was probably due to the gaggle of spirits annoying the fuck out of me outside the windows. I don't know how many times I have to tell them that this isn't the place to hunt. I've been dealing with them since you've left for work. I haven't figured out how to get them to shut up. Do you think we could get the perimeter of the house exercised? Maybe bring the vacuum outside and wave it around and see what happens? What? No laugh, no eye roll, no witty remark? Now you're apologizing. Stop. You're clearly out of it. What happened? Nothing happened. I call bullshit. What did I say about my PhD in this subject? I don't care if it's hard to explain. Try to explain it anyway and we'll figure it out. There's no use to brushing it off when it's clearly bothering you. I've already dealt with enough mopey spirits for the day. I don't need you to be another one. So talk. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see. No, I get it. What you said makes sense. You aren't being stupid. For once. It's the time of the year. It does that to people. Things are darker, colder, and slower. Even with the holidays to look forward to, it's only one day. The rest of the days, you're left with yourself, with your thoughts. You can try to keep the lights on, try to bundle up, try to keep moving, but sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you just have to exist in it. I know how to put it into words because I know exactly what you're feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive. It's the time of the year that you watch everything around you dim and die. You realize just how fleeting and lonely life is, especially if you don't have friends and barely have a family. I don't really feel it now, no. Probably due to the fact that I'm dead. Life doesn't matter to me. And if I wanted to make friends, I have plenty to choose from just outside our windows, remember? But just because I don't feel it now, doesn't mean I don't remember how it feels. It looks like we're both having a shit day, doesn't it? Hmm. You know, there's this place nearby that I used to go to when I had shit days. It was where I would go to just sit and exist, think, and sometimes even scream if it was really bad. During this time of year, I would freeze my ass off going there, but it would make me feel just a little bit more alive. It's a hidden lake. Well, more of an oversized pond, if I'm being honest. It's not too far of a walk from here, and we could just sit and exist somewhere else. Yes, the both of us. Do you remember when that dickwad attached to you? I told you that I didn't attach to you, and that I only said it in the moment to piss him off. Well, I lied. I did attach to you. It's why that whole ordeal took so much of my energy. Why did I lie? Because it almost looked like you wanted me to attach to you, Cream Puff. I can't go around giving you what you want. It would get to your head if you had a spirit like me attached to you. I was just trying to keep you humble. You don't feel different because I don't need to use you for energy. I was already attached to the house. I wasn't planning on venturing off anywhere anytime soon. But I've been bored and wanted to do some testing while you were gone. I still don't know much about attachment. I know what I've witnessed, and I know what I've heard. When spirits only have a human attachment, they need to be close to the human. It's like how I'm attached to this house. So I need to be close to it. Well, inside of it, really. If a spirit gets too far from their attachment, they'll lose energy and get essentially sucked back to what they were attached to anyway. I haven't met a spirit that was attached to multiple things, so I wasn't sure how my current attachment to the house and to you would work. So, what I did was, I pushed the attachment to the house. I left through the front door, the back door, and the windows. I ventured a few feet into the yard before I started feeling the tug back to it. I have a feeling that if you were closer, I would have been able to go farther. Now, I think it's time to test it. Uh, what's the worst that can happen, Cream Puff? I'm already dead. It's not like I'm going to vanish into thin air. Like I said, I'll just lose energy and get dragged back to the house if it doesn't work. Just shut your brain off for a second and go with it. Go bundle yourself up, find a blanket, and I'll grab you food. Huh? Don't be stupid, Cream Puff. I'm not scared. Why would I be scared of anything? I told you, I'm already dead. Nothing will happen. Just shut up and start walking. I'll follow close behind and I'll tell you where to go. If I feel anything, I'll let you know. This is good. This is farther than I've been so far. Holy shit, it's working. My pull is stronger to you than the house the farther we get away. Okay, we're going to keep going straight and hang a left, over there. It's beautiful, huh? I'd come here at all times of the day, to watch the sunrise, to watch the sunset, or just to watch how the moon looks on the water. The view always made me feel less alone, that maybe life wasn't so bad. Sometimes, I wonder if I just went here for my birthday instead of home, I would have still... nothing. Never mind. Anyway, I feel better already. It's quiet. I can actually hear my own thoughts. All the spirits stayed at the house, thankfully. I was worried they would follow us. What happened to just sitting and existing? I don't remember a conversation about my life story being a part of this. Just because I'm opening up about this place doesn't mean I'm opening up about everything, alright? You already know way too much about me. If I had it my way, you wouldn't know anything. But you happen to know more than anyone who's known me, dead or alive. You're hungry, eat. I packed you shit for a reason. I knew you weren't going to want a full meal, so I brought the leftover pumpkin bread. I didn't know how much you wanted, so I brought the rest of it with a knife, so you can cut how much you want. Well, what are you waiting for? Eat. I don't want your stomach grumbling and disturbing my peace. You're still on about me? Your obsession with me is getting scary lately, but I'll humor you. You eat, I'll give you more information. Let's see. Oh, actually, I wonder if it's still here. It is. Huh. That's funny. Well, you see, Cream Puff, I wanted to do something to claim this place as mine. No one else seemed to know this place existed even now. So I wanted to make my mark. If anyone ended up stumbling back here years later, I wanted them to know that this place belonged to someone first. So I carved my initials into the biggest tree around, see? Right there. BD. Benjamin Dolka. Still no other initials to be found to this day. Huh, isn't that something? You know, I always thought about bringing someone here with me. I thought that if I got close to anyone, I would bring them here. Instead of it being my place, it'd be our place. But I never did get close to anyone. I couldn't. It was easier to keep this place as mine. It was my escape. If I brought anyone here, there was a risk that they would ruin it for me somehow. I couldn't do that to this place. It's too special. Yeah, I did bring you here. Maybe it's because I had no choice. Maybe it's because, like I said, you know me better than anyone else. Maybe it's because if I could choose who found this place after me, after I died, I'd want it to be you. I know you'd see what I see in it. You'd use it for what I'd use it for. I'm not giving you permission to come here on your own. You don't need it. I don't think I can call it my place anymore. I wouldn't call it our place either. It's just a place that only the two of us know. And now that you know, if you're done with that knife, give it to me. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm making sure you leave your mark too. Knowing you, you'd feel bad for hurting the tree or something stupid like that. So I figured I needed to do it myself. There. Finished. Why do you look surprised? Well, of course I used your actual initials. They look better with mine anyway. Now come on, finish up. We should get going. You're going to freeze your ass out here, and I don't feel like watching you die of hyperthermia.